Have you noticed that something feels different since the strawberry full moon? Perhaps you can't explain it. Your heart feels unusually emotional. Your dreams have become more vivid. Old memories suddenly appear, only to disappear again. Maybe you've been seeing repeating numbers, meeting unexpected people, or feeling a strange sense that something incredible is quietly approaching. What if these aren't coincidences? What if the days after the strawberry full moon are the most powerful part of its energy? Because while many believe the full moon's magic ends, once the moon begins to wane, ancient spiritual teachings tell a very different story. They say the days after the full moon are when the universe begins rearranging your life behind the scenes. And if you've noticed any of these 8 hidden signs, your miracle may already be on its way. Stay until the very end, because the final sign is often experienced only hours before life changes forever. 1. You feel an unexplainable inner peace. One of the first signs that your miracle is approaching isn't excitement. It isn't dramatic. It isn't loud. It's peace. A peace that seems to arrive without any logical reason. Perhaps your circumstances haven't changed. Your bills may still exist. Your challenges may still be present. The answers you've been praying for may not have arrived yet somehow your heart isn't panicking anymore. Something inside you has stopped fighting. This is often misunderstood. Many people think peace comes after miracles happen. Spirit teaches the opposite. Peace arrives before the miracle because it prepares your soul to receive it. The strawberry full moon illuminated everything that no longer belonged in your energy. Fear, self-doubt, old emotional wounds, limiting beliefs. As the moon now slowly fades, those heavy emotions begin leaving your spirit. Like waves pulling back from the shore, they make room for something new. If you've recently caught yourself smiling without knowing why, or waking up feeling lighter, don't ignore it. Your soul may already know what your mind hasn't discovered yet. Sometime peace is the first whisper that destiny has already begun moving. 2. Synchronicities are following you. Have you noticed the same numbers appearing everywhere? 111, 112, 113, 114. Maybe someone unexpectedly mentions exactly what you've been praying about. Maybe an old song suddenly plays, bringing unexpected clarity. Or perhaps you keep hearing the same message from completely different people. These moments are called synchronicities. Spirit doesn't always speak through words. Sometimes it speaks through patterns. The days following the strawberry full moon often increase spiritual sensitivity. It's as if the invisible veil between your physical world and divine guidance becomes thinner. You begin noticing what has always been there. The universe has countless ways of saying, keep going. You're almost there. Don't give up now. Most people dismiss these moments as coincidence, but awakened souls recognize them as confirmation. Not because every number holds magical powers, but because repeated patterns pull your awareness toward divine timing. The miracle isn't arriving because you saw the sign. You're seeing the sign because the miracle is already drawing near. And when you trust those gentle nudges, life begins unfolding in ways you never imagined. 3. Old doors are closing without your effort. One of the strangest experiences after the strawberry full moon is watching things leave your life without you chasing them away. Perhaps someone suddenly stops contacting you. A situation you've struggled to fix simply ends. A habit, an attachment, or even a long season of waiting begins fading naturally. At first, this can feel painful. Your human mind is so like certainty. It wants to hold on, even when something no longer belongs. But the universe works differently. Before something greater arrives, space must be created. Think of a garden. A gardener removes dead branches, not because the tree has failed, but because new blossoms need room to grow. Your soul is no different. The strawberry full moon revealed what has reached its natural ending. Now, in the days that follow, life quietly begins its sacred cleanup. You may notice conversations ending, friendships drifting apart, unexpected changes in your work, plans falling apart that once seemed important. Don't mistake every ending for punishment. Many endings are actually protection. Spirit often removes what your heart would never have had the strength to release alone. Every closed door creates space for the one that has your name written on it. Trust the process even if you can't yet see what's ahead, because miracles rarely enter through crowded rooms. They arrive after unnecessary things have made their exit. Sometimes what feels like loss is simply life making room for your blessing. 4. Your intuition becomes impossible to ignore. Have you felt an inner voice becoming louder lately? Not fear, not anxiety. Something quieter, gentler, but impossible to ignore. Perhaps you suddenly know not to take a certain path. You feel guided to call someone, to visit a place, to begin something new, or to finally stop waiting for someone who was never meant to stay. This is intuition, and after the strawberry full moon, it often becomes incredibly clear. Why? Because emotional noise has begun settling. Imagine looking into a lake. When the water is disturbed, you cannot see the bottom. But when everything becomes still, clarity appears naturally. Your soul works the very same way. The full moon stirred hidden emotions, bringing them into the light. Now, as those emotions settle, your spiritual vision becomes clearer. Many miracles don't begin with dramatic signs from the sky. They begin with one quiet feeling inside your heart. The courage to say yes, the wisdom to say no, the peace to wait, the strength to walk away. Never underestimate the whispers your spirit keeps repeating, because divine guidance rarely shouts. It gently nudges, again and again, until you're ready to trust yourself. And once you follow that inner knowing, you'll often look back and realize your miracle began the moment you listened. 5. Your dreams are becoming more vivid. Have you noticed that your dreams have become more intense since the strawberry full moon? Perhaps you've been waking up, remembering details that normally disappear within seconds. You may see familiar faces, people you haven't thought about in years. You may dream of water, birds, bright moons, open doors, or places you've never visited. At first, they may seem random, but in many spiritual traditions, the days after a full moon are believed to be one of the most receptive times for the subconscious mind. When your waking mind grows quiet, your soul continues the conversation. Dreams become a bridge between what you know and what spirit wants you to remember. Sometimes they don't predict the future. They prepare you for it. A dream about climbing a mountain may not be about the mountain at all. It may be reminding you that you're stronger than the challenge ahead. Dreaming of rain may symbolize emotional cleansing. A sunrise may represent a brand new beginning. And when you dream of receiving a gift, walking through a doorway, or standing beneath a glowing moon, your spirit may be showing you that abundance is already moving toward you. Don't rush to interpret every tiny detail. Instead, pay attention to how the dream made you feel. Hope, peace, freedom, excitement. Those emotions are often the true message. Keep a notebook beside your bed. The smallest symbol could become meaningful. Days or even weeks later, many people don't recognize their miracle because they ignore the quiet messages they received beforehand. But those who pay attention often realize that heaven whispered long before life changed. So if your nights have become more alive, don't dismiss them. Your soul may already be rehearsing the beautiful future that is waiting for you. 6. You feel called to let go of what no longer serves you. One of the clearest signs that your miracle is near is an unexpected desire to simplify your life. You suddenly want to clean your home, delete old photos, clear your closet, organize forgotten spaces, or release relationships that have quietly drained your energy. This isn't just motivation, it's alignment. After the strawberry full moon, many people experience a powerful energetic reset. Without forcing anything, you begin recognizing what belongs and what doesn't. It's as though your soul has become allergic to anything that keeps you stuck. Old habits that once felt comforting no longer satisfy you. Conversations that once entertained you feel empty. Places that once felt familiar no longer feel like home. And while this can feel confusing, it's actually beautiful, because miracles rarely enter lives filled with yesterday's energy. They flourish where there's room to breathe. Imagine trying to pour fresh water into a cup already overflowing. Nothing new can enter. The universe understands this. That's why, before a season of abundance, it often inspires a season of release. Not because you're losing something valuable, but because you're becoming someone new. Every object you release, every unhealthy attachment you surrender, every fear you finally forgive, sends one powerful message to the universe. I am ready. Ready for greater peace. Ready for healthier relationships. Ready for unexpected opportunities. Ready for blessings that match the person you are becoming. So don't fear what you're being guided to leave behind. Trust it. Because every step away from what no longer serves you is one step closer to the miracle that has been searching for you. 7. You no longer feel the need to chase. There comes a moment after the strawberry full moon when something remarkable begins to happen. You stop forcing, you stop chasing, you stop trying to convince people to see your worth. For so long, you may have believed that if you worked harder, loved harder, explained yourself more, or sacrificed enough, everything would finally fall into place. But now, something inside you has changed. You realize what is truly meant for you doesn't require constant struggle. This doesn't mean you stop taking action. It means your actions begin flowing from trust instead of fear. The days after the strawberry full moon often awaken a powerful spiritual truth. The universe doesn't respond to desperation. It responds as to alignment. Think about the ocean. The tide doesn't chase the shore. The sunrise doesn't force the sky to become light. Everything arrives at exactly the right moment. Your miracle is guided by the same divine timing. When you stop clinging, you begin receiving. When you stop controlling, life begins surprising you. You may notice that opportunities appear naturally. The right conversation happens unexpectedly. A message arrives just when you needed hope. Someone opens a door you never knew existed. This is not luck. It's what happens when your energy shifts from fear to faith. Many people delay their own blessings because they're so busy trying to force outcomes that they can't recognize the better path already unfolding. The strawberry full moon asked you to release what was heavy. Now it's fading light. Invites you to trust. Trust that every delay had a purpose. Trust that every disappointment protected you. Trust that every closed door guided you toward the one that was always meant to open. If you've recently found yourself saying, "I'm done chasing. I'm choosing peace. I'm letting life unfold," then celebrate. Because this isn't giving up. It's graduating to a higher level of faith. And sometimes, the very moment you stop running after your miracle is the exact moment it begins running toward you. 8. A deep knowing fills your heart. The final sign is the quietest, yet it is often the most powerful. There comes a day when nothing dramatic happens. The sky looks the same. Your routine feels familiar. No fireworks, no grand announcement, and yet, deep inside, you simply know. You cannot explain it, you cannot prove it, but your soul whispers, it's close. This feeling doesn't come from logic. It doesn't come from wishful thinking. It comes from alignment. Because before your outer world changes, your inner world changes first. This deep knowing is the language of the soul. It is what ancient mystics called divine certainty. It's the moment when your spirit recognizes the blessing before your eyes can see it. The days after the strawberry full moon carry this sacred frequency. The moon may appear smaller each night, but its lesson continues. Its light has already touched the hidden corners of your heart. It has revealed what needed healing. It has exposed what needed releasing. And now it leaves behind something even more valuable. Faith, not blind faith, living faith. The kind that allows you to smile before the answer arrives. To be grateful before the opportunity appears. To feel peaceful before circumstances improve. This is the vibration that attracts miracles, because miracles rarely begin with what you can see. They begin with who you become. Perhaps your greatest blessing is already moving. Perhaps the opportunity is already being prepared. Perhaps someone is about to cross your path, whose presence will change everything. Or perhaps the greatest miracle is the new version of you that the strawberry full moon has quietly awakened. If these 8 signs have been appearing in your life, don't dismiss them. Receive them. Honor them. Trust them. Because your story may be closer to changing than you ever imagined. Before you leave, take one slow, deep breath. Close your eyes. For just a moment, imagine the gentle silver light of the strawberry full moon still surrounding you. Feel it washing away every fear, every doubt, every burden you've carried for far too long. Now picture yourself standing beneath a peaceful night sky. Above you, the moon glows softly. Ahead of you, a beautiful path begins to shine. At the end of that path is the life your soul has been preparing for. See yourself walking toward it with confidence, with peace, with unwavering faith. Now repeat these words slowly, either aloud or silently within your heart. I release what no longer serves me. I trust the divine timing of my life. Every ending is creating space for a greater beginning. I am open to miracles, abundance, love, and unexpected blessings. My soul is aligned with the highest good. The universe is working behind the scenes on my behalf. I choose faith over fear. I welcome the beautiful life that is already finding its way to me. Take one final breath, smile gently, and remember, your miracle doesn't always arrive with thunder. Sometimes it arrives quietly, one perfect moment after another. If this message resonated with your soul, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who may need this message today. And in the comments below, write these powerful words: I am ready to receive my miracle. The universe has a beautiful way of honoring the intentions we speak with faith. Until next time, stay aligned, stay hopeful, and keep looking toward the light. Because your miracle may be closer than you think.